Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Guidance Corner Tarot. There's been a few changes. I've been away for almost 2 years. I can't believe that amount of time has passed. And I've started my coaching and counseling practice, which is called the Guidance Corner. And so it only felt natural to have my tarot as Guidance Corner Tarot so I could link the two together. So I'm not going to go too much into what I've been doing here. I really want to just welcome everybody back to this channel to let you know how absolutely happy, so excited I am to be back. I didn't think that I would be gone so long, but obviously I had quite a bit of time of growth and involvement and working on myself and what was my next step, what was my next journey. And that's how long it took. So a little bit about this channel, Guidance Corner Tarot. So I'll be offering initially just monthly zodiac readings, just to see how I'm able to manage my time. I want to offer a lot, but I also don't want to burn myself out. I also want to offer things of quality. I also am hoping that the people that follow me on this channel will also follow me on the Guidance Corner channel, the counseling and coaching channel, and vice versa. I think that the blend of coaching and counseling with the tarot messages and the messages from spirit that I channel is just such a beautiful marriage. I just think the two work so well together and enable us to access things maybe that run a little bit deeper within you. So initially this channel is just going to be the monthly zodiac readings, but I hope to offer a lot more with time. So I'm just going to start somewhere and then I can evolve and grow from there and just see where this takes me. What else do I need to mention? So thank you so much for those of you that have stayed with the channel, okay? To see so many of you still here after such a long time, I was so touched, so thank you. For those of you that are new, welcome. You are so welcome. I'm so happy that you're here, and I hope that what you find here will resonate with you and will help you on your path. So who am I? I don't even think I introduced myself. I apologize. So this is the Guidance Corner Tarot, and my name's Christelle, which is probably what I should have led with. I'm going to blame it on the excitement. So what will you find here, and who am I? So I have done studies in coaching and counseling, and I offer that, like I said, on my other channel, the Guidance Corner. I'm also a channeler, and I offer tarot readings. For those of you that don't know me, I'm not a medium. I don't connect with beautiful souls that have departed, but I do channel messages from spirit, and that tends to come through even when I do my coaching and counseling. I get messages from spirit on how to guide. Okay, so if that's something that resonates with you, go to my YouTube channels and have a look and see what I offer. And then you can always book an appointment if you feel called to. So on the Guidance Corner YouTube channel, every week I do a different discussion, and there are discussions on mental, emotional well-being, a bit spiritual as well. And so go and have a look there. There might be a topic that might resonate with you. With each topic, I also offer a meditation to go with it, so you can do a little bit of a deeper dive into the topic. And I also do journaling worksheets. There's a blog on my website, and everything's on Spotify as well. I'm not putting the tarot readings on Spotify. I'm just putting the weekly discussions and the meditations that you'll find on the Guidance Corner YouTube channel on Spotify. With the tarot readings, I feel that it's important for you to look at the cards. So I'd rather have them in a video format so you can actually look at the cards, because I believe that you will get a feeling from the cards, maybe different to what I'm saying, or maybe exactly as I'm describing them. So then that's even more of a confirmation that the reading is for you. Remember, the readings on the YouTube channel are general readings, so they might not always resonate, and that's okay. Please remember to look for your sun, moon, and rising, because you'll get a bigger picture, and you may find that one resonates more than another. If you just want to get in touch, again, go to my website, theguidancecorner.com.au, and go to the Contact Me page and let me know, okay? Let me know how I can help, what you'd like to see on this channel, what resonates. If you have any topics that you'd like me to deep dive into with you, I can do a discussion and a meditation on them and all the free resources that come with that. So a very long introduction, but I just wanted to say thank you for being here with me and welcome back. And I'm so, so grateful to be back. Let's get on with your readings. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your October 2025 reading. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy to be back on this channel, even though it's a little different. Yes, it's wonderful to be back. Wonderful to be with my cards and with spirit. Not that I ever left spirit, and I still dabbled with my cards, but it's not the same as being here with you, doing these readings for you. So, Sagittarius, let's have a look at the messages that spirit has for you for the month of October. Now, I'm just feeling drawn, actually, because I almost said Scorpio, and I just did the reading for Scorpio, and I thought, oh, I'm just getting muddled. But a spirit's actually asked me, if you feel connected to the energy of water, even to the energy of Scorpio, but to the energy of water, spirit saying, listen to the Scorpio reading. And if it's a sun or a moon or a rising sign, please listen to it. There are messages in there for you. Okay. So Sagittarius, my friends, let's have a look what messages spirit has for you. Now, with these readings, there is no structure. Okay, so spirit has said to me there's no limit of cards. Some signs might get 3 cards, some signs might get 4. You might get a pile. I'm to take them all, because the messages that need to come through need to come through. So they'll just be what they are, okay? So we're just going to go with that. That King of Swords must be really important, because I actually didn't feel drawn to actually separate the cards and see how many there were. So I'm feeling that that energy is very, very strong for you. Okay, so we've got 2 oracles. Let's have a look at these tarot. We've got the King of Swords. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the 8 of Swords, and we have the World. I can understand why the King of Swords was so important. So the King of Swords, oh, no, thank you, Spirit. I was going to say, well, I haven't shown you the oracle yet, but Spirit said no, go to the King of Swords. So, and if you are drawn, go and watch the Scorpio reading. I don't know how they're going to interact together, but they had an oracle card that fell out that I said if this was the only card that fell out, that would be your reading. Okay, all the other cards formed the reading because they fell out, but I feel that if the King of Swords was the only card that fell out, it would be your whole reading. So there's a link there again between you and Scorpio. Different cards. Theirs was an oracle card, but the fact that one card just was so important, there's a link there. So why is this King of Swords so important for the month of October for you, Sagittarius? If there is one energy that you embrace this month, it's the King of Swords. So no matter what goes on around you, this King of Swords is your grounded rock. Because there's a lot going on. So what energy is this King of Swords? So Spirit is saying, first and foremost, it's how I interpret the King of Swords, and that is the kings for me have received everything they need to receive in order for them to give back to the world. The swords are your mind, your thoughts. It can also be your ego. But there is a sense here with the King of Swords, the energy that Spirit wants you to embrace is the knowing that you have everything you need to move forward. And Spirit just said to me, you have everything you need in the now to move forward. So Spirit just said to me, why has so many cards come out when really one card is the catalyst? And that's because all these cards are aspects of you that are between you and your next stage of life. And I was going to say your next journey, but Spirit gave me the word stage. Okay, so there's a whole, thank you, Spirit. I was going to say there's a whole chapter that's ending, and Spirit's like, no. It's the whole book. You finished the book. There's no more chapters. There's it's the end. You coming centered in that end. You getting grounded. Oddly enough, normally, because the King of Swords is an air sign, so normally I don't see it like the King of Pentacles is very grounded. But this King of Swords is coming across to me as sure of himself, determined. He can slice through all this. He can see this portal. And he knows that all this is just the fear, the uncertainty, the lack of knowing that may stop you from embracing this completely new novel of your life that you'll be writing, basically. This is a new story of your life. The previous story, it's the end of the book. There are no more pages there. You have bought a brand new shiny diary or shiny notebook, and when you walk through that portal is when you will begin to write your new story. But what's happening in between? There's all these choices. There's all these, well, am I doing this or am I doing that? And if I say yes to this, what about this? And should I say no? And what am I doing? And it's like on and on and on and on and on. Your emotions, your mind, your outer world is going to be confusing. 1 minute you're wanting the future, the next minute you're looking at the past. There's this dance. Yes, no, should I, shouldn't I? Can I? No, I can't. Will I? No, I won't. I'm excited. No, I'm afraid. I want to. No, I don't want to. What if? Oh no. There's just so much. And then it's like, but it didn't work out last time. I'm so stuck. How? From this place? How? I can't see where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. There's all these options, but what if I choose the wrong one? I don't feel balanced. This energy, Sagittarius, is the opposite of this energy. And Spirit just said to me, this energy is not one of acceptance, though the King of Swords is accepting. This is knowing. This is reaching within yourself and knowing that all this is okay. All this is human. But all this cannot come through the portal. It doesn't fit. It doesn't align. So what do you do with this? You don't pretend it's not there. You don't fight it. Look at this King of Swords, sitting, facing us directly, looking at us directly. And that's what you need to do, Sagittarius. Look at each one of these straight on. I feel like I have a ton of choices, yet I feel like I can't choose any of them. 1 minute I'm pining for what was. The next minute I'm like, oh, but is the future bright enough? There's a sense of either wanting to run into the future or run back to the past, but there's a difficulty in being in the now. This King of Swords is in the now, in a very, very, here I am. There's heartache with you here. There's disappointments that have followed you on this journey. This is wrapping up. Before you can go through the portal, the world wraps everything up for you. So October is, and maybe even it started in September, but there's a wrapping up. Allow it to wrap up. And the way that you allow it to wrap up is by giving everything your undivided attention. It doesn't mean falling into it. It doesn't mean accepting this as your truth. It probably was once. But this King of Swords knows that it needs to give these aspects of himself a chance. If he is to overcome this energy, he must first acknowledge it. What choices am I afraid to make? What choices do I really want to make but feel that I can't? Why? Where is my sadness? What in me has created this aspect of, because there's a sense here, I'm feeling that there's something that didn't work out in the past, so I'm not going to redo that in the future. It's not the same because you're not the same. And I think that's a big message here, Sagittarius. If you think that the you of last year is the one walking through this portal, my friends, think again. It is not at all. You are so different. And by acknowledging this, you will see that. You will see and understand how different you are. You're not stuck. This portal probably hasn't opened yet. Thank you, Spirit. But this portal cannot open until this drops away. Well, it can open. You might get glimpses of it, but you are not the one who can walk through it until this is sorted out. And this is Spirit's showing me, because I'm like, yeah, okay, but Spirit, this is, ugh. And it's like, yes, but this is what old journeys leave behind. This is what old lessons and experiences, this is the residue they can leave with us. They can make us feel less confident. They can make us second guess ourselves. They can make us be afraid of stepping into love or a loving and productive new future. Stepping into what our heart wants as opposed to what our mind wants. This is our mind telling our heart no. It can also be our heart going, oh, I got broken. Not our soul heart, but our human heart saying, no, my heart got broken. We're not doing this. And we feel stuck. We feel like the past journey has burdened us with layers that we can't see through anymore. We're a little bit stuck with one foot in the past, one foot in the future. But the King of Swords cuts through that. The King of Swords sees through that. So in order to get from where you are, and this is you, to your new portal, tap into all the aspects that are you. So we have with the Oracle, and this is the Oracle of the Wylder ones, we have love and romance are all around you. I love and appreciate myself. And this can be, this can be love coming in. This can be love of others, friendships, relationships, partnerships, love of yourself, learning to love yourself in a new way that you've never have before. But there are things blocking that. And that's okay, because that's the residue of the past journey that we need to look at and clear up. I love and appreciate myself. This energy comes when we accept and look at these different aspects of ourselves that maybe we don't want to look at because we don't want to acknowledge, we don't want to tap into that energy. But we need to look at it, we need to acknowledge it. And the last card is higher learning and spiritual inquiries. My ancestors walk beside me. I am loved and supported. And do you know, these could be things that you were born into, energies that you were born into that have developed throughout your life. Some are not even yours to carry. There's a sense here of not only are you going to see what's your baggage, but what you picked up along the way from others, or from past lives, or from your ancestors, your lineage. With these oracle cards, Sagittarius, there's a huge cleaning up. The King of Swords is not scared of cleaning up, because the King of Swords is not scared, one, at looking at things head on and then cutting away what is no longer his to hold on to. It's a pretty powerful month, Sagittarius, and slowly and surely this new beginning is like a complete new beginning. Like I said earlier, you're not creating another chapter in your story. You've finished that story and you are starting a new book. You have got a completely new slate. And I can't remember who I said that for, but there was another reading that I did and it was like, this is a new slate. I'm going to leave you with those messages, Sagittarius. Love and light, my friends. Have a wonderful, wonderful month. Take very good care of yourselves. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.